Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. We had an early check-in from Nick in Carpentersville saying, I saw on your story that Bert Kreischer is on the show today. Yes, he is. Bert Kreischer will be here at 8:20 today.
Yay.
Talking about the new his new Netflix special, which I watched last night. It was hilarious, as usual. It's his fifth Netflix special. So we'll get Bert Kreischer on the show at 8:20. Normally we do head-to-headlines there, but we're going to move that up to 7:50 for those keeping track of the programming notes here. Now, just in about 6 minutes.
Good for me to know.
Got that done, Kenzie? Got that one down? And
Got it. Thank you so much, Brian. Is there anything else I should know for the show moving forward?
We could just post the show plan on our Facebook and Instagram. I could just do that every day if that would help people. I don't know.
Help people or help Kenzie?
I don't both.
Hey. Settle down. As a collective, it was good information.
Yes.
For the
Relax.
greater community.
Fair. About 6 minutes away, we'll get you to welcome to Rockville, a exclusive VIP trip to see Green Day, Korn, Shinedown, Linkin Park, and among many others. So we have that first keyword of the day coming up at about 6:15 here. Of course, yesterday we announced Lollapalooza, so we'll get into that a little bit as well. A lot of us, obviously, we're now in March in that mode of, there's going to be something every week with Q101.
Some would say there's some madness going on.
Oh, boy.
As we enter the month of March.
How about that? Good tie in the piece of garbage madness. The brackets are done.
Oh, good. That's good to know, too. What are we doing that?
So, Kenzie, what piece of garbage madness is
Yes.
there's these brackets, you see.
There's 64 teams in a bracket.
Oh, wow.
And if you're new to the show like Kenzie, so here you go. It's things and people that have been pieces of garbage in the past year put in brackets, and it was worked on last night by the committee. And boy, it's incredible. Our friends at Double Features help work on this bracket and make a real nice presentation for it. So tomorrow we'll drop the bracket, but we'll get into some of the matchups today, especially with Bert Kreischer. I'm concerned on some of his takes on people and things that have been pieces of garbage in the past year. So we'll get into that as well
I don't know if
later
we're
on.
going to be able to air that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll play it out. See how it goes. Also, the Cubs game, boy, every time I turn, it gets worse.
Yeah, not going well for the Northsiders, is it?
Are we
Oh,
gonna
my God. Is it going bad?
So, Kenzie,
Hold on, let me turn around.
the Cubs are playing right now. They started at 5 in the morning. It's top of the fourth.
God, you're a fountain of wisdom this morning, Brian.
I'm just giving it all to you.
Whoa.
They're losing 5-1 right now to the Dodgers in Japan. As the
Well,
game
in
goes on.
fairness, normally my husband texts me updates. I
Yes.
don't know. It's just this thing.
Did you say he's incapacitated right now?
He has been on bed rest since he got home from children's baseball last night. Because he got hit in the balls with a baseball and he was not wearing a cup.
What?
He was pitching to the kids. He was in charge of pitching. And one kid line drive right into him. It was
my God.
pretty fast. And he actually said that he fell over like in a movie and he just laid there for a while. So,
His life is the funniest life out of anybody's ever.
well, this is the part about it. So I was exhausted because Tristan actually got sick last night.
Oh, boy.
And he goes, well, I still have to go to baseball. I'm like, what? And he goes, well, because I promised I'd drive all these other kids and I promised I'd help coach because the coach is out of town. I'm like, okay. So I was home with a baby and a sick kid, trying to keep them separate and slammed. And so once
But he got his, though, didn't he?
Yeah, right? I owe that kid some money.
Sure.
No, but I, in my head, was like, oh, thank God Justin's almost home because I need his help. And then he's like, I have to go right to laying down. I'm like, okay, awesome. I'll just take care of the rest of this for the whole night.
There's nothing like, and Kenzie, you can't relate because you don't know what it's like to get hit in the nuts.
No, I had my eye ripped out, and I had
Not even close.
a baby.
Not even
Child's
close.
play.
Come
No,
on. How
can't
dare
even
you?
compare the two.
How dare you?
Still affecting my vision to this day, but it's fine.
Now, I don't know if your husband knows this hack But it would have helped if it happened, if I was there.
Ball hack?
There's a ball hack. If I was there right with them when it happened. When you get hit in the nuts, guys, listen carefully on this one. When you get hit in the nuts, the pain builds slow, and then it gets outrageously, and you think you're going to die. It's like the movie Alien, where the alien comes out of your stomach. Case hasn't seen Alien yet, doesn't know the reference.
It builds slowly? Does it
Yes.
just hurt a lot right away?
It does not hurt instantly. And then the pain slowly builds, and then it builds to a point where, is it going to stop? And then it gets worse than that, 10 times worse than that. What you need to do is get in a seated position on the floor, on a hardwood floor. Well, he was on the grass, it would have worked there too. And you put your hands, like let's say straight down straight down you're sitting, your legs are straight out, your hands are straight down by your butt. And then you bounce up and down on your butt. And if you do that, the pain stops instantly.
Does it go to your butt instead? That
Well,
sounds painful.
Well, no.
What if you're just smashing your nuts up and down? Wouldn't that hurt
No,
worse?
I'm telling you, I don't know why. I think it's because the ball makes the nuts go up, and then once you smash them back down by jumping up and down on your butt, the pain goes away. I'm telling you, it works like a charm. I've been hitting the nuts many a times, and it works every time.
Case hit Brian in the nuts. I gotta see this.
Come over here, do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Take a video.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and time for a fact that makes your brain go. We're all doing laundry the wrong way. I don't know who does the laundry in your house, but you're doing it wrong, no matter what you think or however you think you're doing it. I don't think anybody's doing it this way, and it's the way you're supposed to do it to get the cleanest clothes, to get everything coming out perfect from your wash. Now, it's a pretty generic statement. I understand that, but we're doing it wrong. There's something broke in the last 24 hours on how you're supposed to be doing laundry. Somebody discovered this, and they put it out there, and it's official that we're doing it wrong. I don't do it this way. What do you think it is, Kenzie, of the way you're doing laundry wrong? I don't know if you do the laundry in your house. I don't know who does it.
Roman does his laundry and the house's laundry, like towels and sheets and stuff. And then I do my laundry and the kids' laundry, so we split it up that way.
That's interesting. That's exactly how we do it, too.
Oh, really?
Because I got to hang all my clothes, because if I put them in the dryer, they shrink.
Oh, my God, so does he.
Yep.
There's shirts everywhere. I'm like, these are dry now. It's been a week. Please take them upstairs.
You got those
Shirts are
drying
dry.
racks, or you just throw them on chairs and stuff?
Well, he puts them in the guest bedroom closet, but I'm so tired of walking in there and seeing his whole closet. I'm like, please put these upstairs. Thank you.
Yeah.
Not yours.
I can't trust anyone, even my wife, to do my laundry correctly, because I'll end up with crop tops, all my T-shirts. So what do you think we, as society, Chicagoans, are doing wrong in the laundry?
I'm nervous. I feel like I should give you a fake guess because I think my real guess is the thing.
Give me the real guess. Go ahead, give me the real guess.
I think it's turning your clothes inside out. I turn everything inside out. Roman and I argue about it. He thinks I'm insane. I go, no, it's what touches your skin. Also, usually your graphic or whatever is facing outward, then that gets like less like rubbed on and like roughed up, right? Because you want it to. So when you put your clothes inside out, they get cleaner, the part that's on your body, and it helps preserve this thing. Like, so it looks better.
When I bought my Caleb Williams jersey,
Oh.
my $130 Bears jersey with hope for the season, and hope's a dangerous thing in Chicago sports, drives a man insane, has no place in here. I used to do that. And then after the Tyreek Stevenson game, the Commanders' Hail Mary, I just said, I'll just throw it in there.
Now,
What am I preserving?
Now, Brian, what did you do with your Tower Record shirt that you wore once and then it shrunk and didn't fit anymore?
I don't want to talk
But
about
you
it.
still wore it. I'm like, please don't wear that. You
No.
cannot. Give it to Harper for the love of
I'm
God.
seeing a lot of skin here.
I was so excited to buy this shirt from Madame Zuzu's Tea Shop with Billy Corrigan. They own that, of course, and they had the Tower Records pop-up. I bought this Tower Records. I'm getting emotional about it right now.
Yes, you are.
I bought this shirt that looks so cool. I washed it once in cold. I hung it, no drying, shrunk up like a baby tee from the Baby Gap. And it is a crop top, and I insisted on wearing it, and Kenzie saw that. Yes, she did.
Oh my God. I go, what is that? He's like, I wanted to wear it more than once. I'm like, oh God. Oh my God. What am I looking at?
It cost $45. And
And then I go, well, did you dry it? And Brian said, cold wash, hung dry. He was so upset.
damn right. No mistakes were made with that shirt. And that
I'm like,
shirt
God.
failed me. Billy, you owe me a shirt.
I'm sure he'll get right on that. I owe who a what?
I'm working on an opera, okay?
I'm texting Kenzie. What does this other guy want?
Case, how do you think we're doing laundry wrong? And we're going to tell you in 3 minutes how you should be doing it.
I think we're doing laundry wrong because we're using machines, and laundry was meant to be taken to the creek, washed in the creek, and then dried on a rock just like Jesus did.
Did Jesus do his own laundry?
There's a lot of laundry in the Bible if you go back and read it.
Which page?
A lot of them. That's the thing.
Page?
Most of the Bible is Jesus
First
doing
off,
laundry.
Also, the pages differ, so that doesn't help.
That's true.
Wait, well, let's slow.
What a wrong.
Wait, let's slow down here. Most of the Bible is Jesus doing laundry.
I stand by what I said. He's always at a creek somewhere washing his clothes.
He's usually taking care of people's dirty laundry.
Yeah,
Okay. That's his life, baby.
Go off,
He's
Queen.
exhausted.
Well, I guess he can put everybody's laundry in because he can walk on the water and just there's so much laundry everywhere. So much laundry. All right, when we come back here in 3 minutes, we'll tell you how you are doing your laundry wrong and how to do it right.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and time for a fact that makes your brain go. We're all doing our laundry wrong. We're all doing it wrong. And I had Kenzie in case guess as usual. Kenzie thinks we're not turning everything inside out. It is for sure a way to protect your graphic tees, or to what her husband said, it cleans the inside because that part's touching your skin.
Yes.
I would hope the water still gets to let's say your shirt's the normal way, like,
But it's the most important. Even like when you're buying it from a store, you want the inside clean because it's going to be rubbing against your skin, and who knows where it's been.
But I got to believe water goes through the entire shirt no matter what.
It does. It's not like it's dry on the other side. I'm going to take it out. But I'm just saying it's important.
It's crisp, clean, and dry if it's on the other side of that shirt.
You should
inside
wash it twice. One inside out, then one within.
And Case thinks that we're doing it wrong because we're using machines. We should be washing on rocks like Jesus did.
That's right.
And boy, Adam just put a philosophical thing out there this morning. He said, I mean, technically, if you look at it, Jesus never stopped doing laundry. He's constantly cleaning us right now.
Wow.
Whew. Think
Boy,
about that.
what a life. Jesus has to work all the time.
Yeah.
Bow your head and think about that for a minute.
So let that sit in for a second.
Yeah, that's really profound.
Also, I like how I think it was Margie that texted and said it's probably something stupid like putting the detergent in first.
That's the spirit.
Well, I don't know how you do it. So I used to actually.
Oh boy, let's hear Brian's laundry corner.
No, just real quick. Like I used to put the detergent in first, then throw the clothes in and go. But Megan taught me you're supposed to put all the clothes in, open the lid, get the water going, and then pour the detergent while the water's going, and then right into the water.
Oh, you don't have like one of the ones where like the detergent goes in a separate area?
I mean, we do, but I pour it right in on the clothes.
So you just ignore the area that says put the detergent here?
Correct.
I got it.
Yeah.
So do I, though. I get it.
Yeah, I pour it right on there. I want to get it in there. But none of those ways are what we're talking about. What you're supposed to do is fill that detergent cap, how you fill it up, and then throw the entire cap with the detergent in it into the laundry, into it. That's what you're supposed to do.
Wait, say that again. I want to make sure I understand.
So you pour the cap full of laundry detergent.
Okay.
And then usually you dump out that and you put the cap, you have to go rinse it somewhere else outside and you put the cap back outside the machine.
Yeah, you pour it. Yeah. Okay.
What you should do is fill that cap with detergent and just throw the damn cap with the detergent in it into the laundry.
Why would that help?
Well, this is one of these TikTok things where someone explains something and I'm like, oh, Jesus, here we go.
So you didn't pay attention to the answer? Is that
No,
what you're
no,
telling me?
I'm going to get there. So this,
Let 'em cook.
this person explained how that's what you're supposed to do. And then, of course, people were like, you're stupid. That's not right at all. And then if you look at the...
People meeting Brian.
No, that was me. I was deep into the comments. That was my yesterday afternoon.
On your burner.
My 7 burners. But if you look at it, it actually says this on the labels of most detergent, which I guarantee no one's read the instructions on how to do laundry, where it says you can dump the detergent in and just go ahead and throw the cap into the laundry, because I think a lot of people think the cap will get mangled in there. It doesn't. It's fine. Actually adds a little roughage and maybe getting rid of spots. And also, every single drop of that detergent comes out of the cap in the laundry, so it's a more accurate assessment of how much detergent you're putting in. That's what you're supposed to do.
Brittany checked in from the 219 and said in all caps, false. I did that and my MFR broke.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know if she means her cap or her washing machine broke.
I'm assuming washing machine.
Damn. You'd hope it was the cap, huh?
Well, it says that on a lot of detergent bottles or containers that you should just take the cap and throw it in there. Now,
Adam says, I always do that because I'm lazy. You're too, okay, I don't even want to get into that level of lazy.
can you imagine being that tired or doing laundry? Like, yeah,
I
just
can't even
whatever.
afford this.
I'm just throwing the cap in, just whatever. I just want to get through it.
Turn the faucet on, I just pointed at your face. Thirsty.
Now, someone brings up a good question at 331. First time texter, by the way. Welcome to the party. What if you use detergent pods? We were supposed to be eating those. What are you talking about? You don't put those in the machine.
What a funny first-time text to send us. So I use detergent pods. What's the story there?
I mean, we're giving away trips to see shows and all these things. And nope, first one is, what if you use pods?
Okay, I just got another text that said, don't dry that cap, homegirl. When did I... What?
Amen. That's what I've always been saying.
Thank you for the advice.
I don't remember homegirl mentioning she was drying the cap. Did Kenzie say she was drying the cap?
I don't do anything with the cap. The cap goes back in the bottle. But I won't dry that, homegirl.
I'm just telling you, those are the instructions. But if your washing machine broke, who was that again that said that? Case?
219 Brittany.
Brittany.
She just texted back in all caps again, all caps. The cap shattered. So her cap broke, but now she's got little shards of cap all in her washing machine.
Oh my God, sharp plastic everywhere. And then that's hard to get to the, you don't want to dry those things, homegirl. So now that's going to melt.
Preach, homegirl, preach. Yeah.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 coming up in just about 6 minutes. The JFK files were released. We will tell you what's on them. The conspiracy. All the mystery, 60 years of waiting. Well, the files have been released. We'll tell you what's on those files in about 6 minutes. But first, as we talked in Facts to Make Your Brain Go, that you're supposed to be taking your laundry detergent with the cap and just throw the cap and the detergent into the washer. A lot of controversy with this, as we have a lady that called up and texted in and said that she did that. The cap broke. There's plastic shards all in her washing machine. Don't do it. Now, we have another first-time texter. A lot of people really passionate about doing laundry right and wrong. This is Carl from Joliet. Thank you for checking in and welcome to the party. He said, I've been throwing the whole cap in for 10 years. Half the time it ends up in the dryer, too. Not a problem. No damage. It's got to be the type with the clear cup, not the thick plastic cup. Wait, they're clear cup? No, so it's got to be a clear one.
I see.
Yeah. I thought they were
Okay.
pretty much the same material, though, right? Aren't they both plastic?
Plastic.
I mean, one's... one
This
you can
is
see
not my
through.
area of expertise, Brian.
I just want to say that I appreciate our first-time passionate texters on laundry this morning.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Well, coming up in sports in 5 minutes, we have the Piece of Garbage Madness brackets. They're done. We will release some of the matchups that will start tomorrow morning in the 6 o'clock hour, where you vote, you decide who is a bigger piece of garbage. And also, something happened at the beginning of the Cubs-Dodgers game in Japan, which is ongoing right now. We'll give you an update on it. It brought a tear to my eye and must have brought tears to everybody's, who's a Cubs fan, I should say, their eyes. Even if you're a Sox fan, it might have brought a tear to your eye. And we'll tell you what that is. And Kenzie, I don't know if you saw it at the beginning of the game at 5 in the morning.
I
this
don't know what
morning.
made me cry, though. Now I'm questioning if I missed it.
Did you cry about a couple things?
Kenzie, how many times have you cried this morning? It's 6:51.
3.
3 times. Kenzie's cry count is at 3.
That's a record low. I'm surprised
I
it's only
know.
3.
I thought I was doing great.
Well, you have to go rewatch something if you missed it for another cry. First, before we move forward, some of the breaking news of the last 24 hours, the two biggest stories. First off, the stranded space station astronauts are home finally. It was a collab mission with NASA and SpaceX.
And Disturbed. It was Disturbed involved in this collab.
Do I have to work in Disturbed to the space landing audio?
You might have to work in Disturbed into the moon landing audio.
Okay, let me let that sit for a second. I may do that by tomorrow at this time at 6:52. We'll play that for you. But Sonita Williams and Butch Wilmore finally came home. They splashed down about 5 o'clock yesterday off Tallahassee. Now, they went up in Boeing's Starliner capsule last June. They were supposed to be there for 8 days. The thrusters malfunctioned. Shocking. Maybe I should. I don't know if that's in piece of garbage madness. Actually, the thrusters. From
The thrusters?
Just Boeing. Other issues.
Boeing was on last year's piece of garbage madness, so I thought we kind of moved past them, and it's in the last year as the things that get on there. But so they ended up being there 280 days instead of 8 days because the thrusters malfunctioned. But they're finally home, along with Russian cosmonaut Alexander Gorbanov and also Nick Hague from NASA as well. So they got home safely. It was really cool. The capsule hit the water, and a pod of dolphins came up around it. So majestic. But I can't imagine.
Imagine if like a shark ate them when they went into the water. It was like, you gotta be kidding me. I am so relieved it was dolphins. That would have just sucked, you know? Thank God.
That is such a Family Guy type of thing.
It really is.
Where they walk out, thank God we're home.
Oh, thank God. This is coming from pure relief.
Oh, thank God they're home. And also, the other big thing that happened yesterday was the JFK files being released. And if you're a conspiracy theorist or just an American that wants to know what happened,
Maybe a truth seeker would be the possible term.
Oh, boy.
So these files were released, and I thought by this morning we'd be saying, okay, we know the CIA was involved. There were aliens involved. You know, everything they've been covering up for 60-some years about the JFK assassination. No, he was a patsy. It wasn't just Oswald. Now, here's what we found out so far. Nothing. Because they released 63,400 pages of documents.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. This is like when your teacher's like, it has to be this many words. So they obviously just wrote it. So what would you have written from that day? So we were in this car, right?
So,
like, what are you going to write down?
Here's what they said. They said JFK dying was very, 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 very bad.
Yeah.
Really, really bad. That's all they got there.
Tina was sad. Greg was sad. Like, what do you do? What do you need 63,000 pages?
Well, Kenzie, in your own words, how would you describe what happened on that day?
Okay, so there was like a parade thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And JFK was in a car without a roof, which was mistake one. Okay.
What do you call those cars without roofs typically?
It depends. You know, this one may have been a convertible, it may not have been. I don't know if it converted.
Fair.
Or if it was topless.
Fair.
Okay, so he was in a car without a roof, potentially a convertible.
Parentheses, potentially a convertible.
But nobody knows.
This is why there was that many pages.
Yeah.
80 pages were just about whether it was a convertible or not.
So everyone was happy, right? It was
Yep.
sunny. Texas is fun, so that's going on. And they're driving, and then you hear this loud noise, and it's like, oh my God, JFK died because he got shot in the head.
Well, that would have been a half a page.
We're all caught up now.
That's the whole thing. But there was 63,400 pages.
Like, come on. I could see there being a couple pages. Like, I could see it being longer than mine, you know, and I get that.
I mean, think about when you get instructions for something and it's one PDF and you scroll and there's 2 pages to the PDF. You're, oh my God. These 63,000 pages were 2,182 PDF documents.
Oh my God.
So what I'm saying is they're just still reading them. They can't, somebody's out there just reading these trying to find something that's mysterious in it, and there's nothing there.
Is somebody live tweeting what they're finding? There's got to be a JFK Twitter account that's got to
They
keep
would
us
have never
updated.
written that down, though. Like, who makes these pages? The government, right? So if they did it, they wouldn't be like, put in the middle of there that we decided to shoot them. Like, that's not going to be in there. You need to put that down. They'll, like, bury it. Like, they're going to be like, let's just omit that part. Imagine how many pages it would have been if they put it in.
Page 37,482. I shot him. Just in the middle.
Like,
That's
really
it.
tiny.
I shot him. That's it.
Italicized.
No, it'd be in a weird font you can't read.
Yeah, something funky.
The cursive
Hieroglyphics. You're not going to put that in there. Why would they put that in there? That's optional to type.
Oh. Well, we'll let you know the minute someone gets through it. It'd be kind of like Case talking about someone live tweeting reading it.
Yeah.
Like those eagles that are out in California that gave birth and there's a live stream on, everybody's watching it.
Yeah.
They should have a live stream on a guy reading the
Why is
documents.
there not some nerd with a camera on him right now reading all these documents?
And then at one point, he's going to go like, oh, with no sound, of course. He'll go like, holy crap.
Yeah.
And then we know that they'll find out who
It's
did
probably going to be somebody who now has a huge TikTok account, and they're going to, like, live stream themselves. This guy's become a millionaire because he's the file reader.
it. Damn. We should have Kenzie do
I was
this.
going to say, can we get Kenzie on the plane to D.C.? How quickly can we do that?
No,
I'll
she
go
could.
to DC. My friend just moved there. It'll be fun.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, but you have to read. You can't hang out with your friend.
Not the whole time.
No.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.